So this is Elon Musk, and lately he's been generating a lot of these types of images, AI generated, that have major implications for our markets, economy, and our culture. And then I want to explain this with you, and I want to get your thoughts on it also. So first, let's look at the image together. It says, Grok Imagine prompt. She smiles and says, I will always love you. Okay, let's take a look at it here.
And I will always love you.
Okay, it's a very simple prompt, right? I will always love you. You guys just saw it right there. And the question is, I pose to you, is this the future that you want? Where we're all going to be making these AI generated videos to, tell us what we want to hear. Is that the future that we want? For Elon, of course, he wants you to have that future because that's what he's selling you. And effectively, he's sort of getting on that path to where us as humans, we're going to have more relationships with robots and with these AI videos than with actual real person. And we're going to be isolating ourselves further, which in my opinion is a real problem, but also represents essentially kind of where Elon is pushing everything. And you see it online nonstop. I want to address this more because this was actually, if you guys saw the South Park episode today, was actually the subject of South Park. And I won't, give you any real spoilers. I'll just say this. It was about AI generated videos and all the ramifications of that. And just do be warned, it is raunchy humor. So if you're not into raunchy humor, you can just take my word for it. It was pretty raunchy, but very clever episode. And I feel like they were directly attacking Elon as Elon. I'll just show you kind of more Elon videos. He just produces a lot of this kind of stuff. And you also get into whole, issues of like, okay, where does his art come from? Where did these voices come from? And what if you start using likenesses of real people, real brands, these kind of things? I'll give you an example, guys, and I'm just showing you more of what Elon's putting out these days. It's like this kind of stuff. But I'll give you an example. If you don't know, anyone who does YouTube knows this, is that we can actually see what our audience watches. So I actually know exactly what you guys are watching. I can literally see it. And I'll just say this, some of the channels that you'll watch, they use fake AI images in their thumbnails. I know because I see it, and you see it too. And the problem is it's becoming normalized, and they're using and manipulating real people to do things that those people never did. And I have a real problem with that. I just think it's morally wrong. But this goes back to, like, say the Elon, he's like, hey, if I can profit off selling people robot love or AI love, so be it. And also this begs the question of, do you guys know the Jurassic Park sort of theme? It is, your scientists were so busy trying to figure out if they could do something, but they never stopped to think, should we do something? I want to show you this. This is Elon. He shared this today, and I had never seen this clip before, and I want to show it to you because it really represents who the dude is and who a lot of these tech dudes are. Watch this for a moment here.
Grass.
Yeah. So
that's impressive?
Yeah.
That's very impressive. Yeah, I definitely trust you. I'll hold it. I have witnessed many a mishap. Thank you.
Have you?
All yours.
Oh, Jesus, sorry. Speaking of mishaps, I just stabbed you. Sorry.
Okay.
This is a terrible idea.
Hey, you want to do this? Is this the best way to hold it?
I have no idea.
You know what you should do is you should go down like this. Right?
Okay.
Don't you think?
Well, holding it like that. Let me see. Now you could come out of this with fewer fingers than you.
No,
can.
I'm not going to because you're not going to do that to me.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
This is. No.
No.
I think paper's too strong.
Is there another way we can engineer this?
A blade.
A blade.
Right.
You could do this.
I would hope so. You know what? It's better if I can swing like that.
Oh, good. So get it near my neck. That's even better. Wait! Don't go in that way. Don't go in that way. Go away from me.
This is crazy.
Go away from me.
Okay.
Oh,
I tried.
no problem. No problem. Yeah. Good.
All right.
Touche. And to you. You survived.
Okay, so this is my question to you is when you see this video, like what do you think? And this is Elon, I guess, when he was younger. Yes, this appears to be a real video. You can kind of tell when it's real and when it's not. And I showed this to my wife, Yeji, right? And the first thing that she said is that it feels like adolescence, elementary school kind of thing. And she also mentioned, how would you feel if you're working all the time and your boss, which is Elon, is just playing with swords and these kind of things? That was her first reaction. My first reaction when I saw this is like, this is how people like Elon, how they think about other people. Hey, I'm just playing a game. I'm just playing with swords. Literally stick your hand out there, stick your neck out, and you could argue. You say, "Oh, you're so dumb, Chris. She wanted to do that." Whatever. Regardless, people are swinging swords around. He even bumps into someone. Like, stuff's dangerous. And if you guys can't see it, you're crazy. And also, I just want to show it to you as well, because literally, just you see it for yourself. Because there'll be some people who say, they say this, well, whatever Elon does is awesome because Elon's really, really rich. Some people think that way. They think if someone's rich, everything they do must be awesome, the same way they think about Trump. But if you just pull back and just think about what you just witnessed, right? And then ask yourself, is that the kind of person, or these the kind of people that you want calling the shots in, say, the USA, say in the UK, Australia, whatever, say ruling the world with their tech, what do you want to call it? Innovations. We'll say that. If they're tech innovations, they're going to call it innovative, but whatever. Essentially, what all this boils down to is they don't care about regular people at all. It's all a game to them, right? It's all a game. And as recently Warren Buffett was saying that a lot of these people like Elon are driven by envy and greed. And it's all about, hey, I want to be the first trillionaire. I want to beat the other, CEOs out there to show that I'm number one. And this is essentially the world that we're in. That's why I have to show you all this stuff together to, like, when we talk about the AI stuff, and I'm just talking about video generation, there's a bunch of moral implications that are coming. And I mentioned, like, say, many of the channels you guys will watch will manipulate photos or video or whatever to basically lie to you. Basically is what it ends up being. And you click on, oh, whoa, did they really do that? Oh, I got to see that. And it's like a total lie. How many times have you watched a video where there's a image that's completely untrue, and it's only going to get worse, and it's being pushed. This culture is being pushed by people like Elon. It is a real problem.
Like, you can think of space as being concentric shells of the surface of the Earth. It's the surface of the Earth, but it's a series
much larger.
Yeah, it's like a series of concentric shells.
And think of an Airstream trailer flying around up there. There's a lot of room for Airstreams.
Yeah. I mean, imagine, if there were just a few thousand Airstreams on Earth.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking about Airstreams. I just want you to have to listen to it. Elon's also saying, if Earth sucks, SpaceX is expanding the map to moon base alpha. Okay? This is the kind of stuff. We're playing with swords. We're building, I guess, spaceships to go to the moon, go to the Mars. It's all ridiculous, to be perfectly frank. It's all ridiculous. But in this world that we're in right now, but Chris, you're so dumb. Joe Rogan's really rich, and Elon's really rich. And then therefore, they must be really, really smart because they're really rich, right? And then, for Elon, because I'm telling you, like, the culture that we're in right now, you don't want to be like, oh, we have to get rid of, certain kinds of programming on Netflix. I hate trans this. I hate trans that. It's only be a certain kind of way. And then all you have to do is like talk about facts where, like, Elon's got, like, countless baby mamas and a whole bunch of kids that he's not really a father to. Not a good father to, I should say. And I laugh at that because, like, the world right now is filled with basically these kind of people. They're basically adolescents, low emotional intelligence, don't give a care of anyone else other than themselves. And this is sort of why things are just frankly falling apart. And now it's being more heavily driven by social media. And I know you guys may not necessarily, see the connections of this stuff, but it's all connected. Because look, this was I showed you guys earlier in the last video. This is what the White House was tweeting out. They were celebrating this AI future stuff, right? The White House, money's flowing back to America, according to Trump. That's the Trump effect. Money bags, Anthropic to spend $50 billion on U.S. AI infrastructure, starting with Texas, New York data centers, and they were all dancing and celebrating. Like, our economy right now, if you look at the market, it's being driven by all of these AI investments. whatever you want to call it, to build all of these data centers to basically take your jobs away. And I keep hammering the same point home because I want you guys to, again, think about the Jurassic Park thing. People were racing so fast to be like, oh, can we do it? Can we replace as many workers as possible? Can we put everyone out of work? Because you know what, we'll make so much more profits if people don't have jobs. Because why would I want to mess with people? I want to have relationships with my AI lover that just tells me that they love me every day. I would rather push a button than to have someone tell me they love me. The AI, that's awesome. Like that's like they're so into like, can we do it? Can we do it? Like, should we do it? And I know it's not fun to talk to someone like me because like, oh, Chris, you're so dumb. Elon's so smart. He's so rich, and money's the most important thing in the whole world. That's what that's the culture that we're in right now. That's why people vote for Trump. They think he's so rich. Why? Because they saw it on a TV show. Like, they don't realize that TV's not real. I hate to break it to you guys. Reality TV shows aren't real. And I know that's shocking to many people. And for those of you who are smart enough, you know that I'm telling stuff that's obvious and kind of being a little bit mean here. But honestly, people actually believe that reality TV show is real. How do I know? When I was teaching back in the USA, and I remember this, I had students, undergraduate students, and I would talk with them and be like, you know what, The Apprentice isn't real, like for real, and because it's always good to talk to students about like how to interpret the real world, and there's some students that were shocked by that, right? They were shocked. What do you mean it's not real? Like Trump's so smart, he's got a TV show, right? And every day on the TV show they tell you that he's the smartest guy in the world, and they look at this competition, and it's like, look at all the great candidates, and it's like, it's hard to explain to people that if you go to an environment where you meet a lot of we'll just say hardworking, intelligent people with integrity, whatever you want to call it, like if you have exposure to a lot of people, and then you see people on TV and you compare the two different worlds, and you're like, oh my God, these people on TV are morons. You realize very quickly like when stuff isn't real. And I also want to show you this because this Elon Musk and Donald Trump culture is spreading to other countries, and they're actually having debates on how to fight back. Listen to this. This is about UK and the BBC.
A great British institution is under attack from a foreign government. President Trump is trying to destroy our BBC, not because he cares about the truth, but because he doesn't want to get away with his lies. Trump has undermined press freedom in America. Now he's trying to do the same here, disgracefully egged on by the leader of reform. So will the Prime Minister tell President Trump to drop his demand for $1 billion settlement from the BBC? And will he guarantee that President Trump will not get a single penny from British licence fee payers?
Let me be clear, I believe in a strong and independent BBC. Some would rather the BBC didn't exist. Some of them are sitting up there. I'm not one of them. In an age of disinformation, the argument for impartial British news service is stronger than ever. And where mistakes are made, they do need to get their house in order, and the BBC must uphold the highest standards, be accountable and correct errors quickly. But I will always stand up for a strong, independent BBC.
Say it, Davey.
And that's what they're talking about in USA. What do we do? Donald Trump's attacking our media and wants to remove our freedom, just like what he's doing in USA. Like these discussions that we're having these days are absolutely bonkers.
And I will always love you.
And that is the world that we're living in at the moment. Is essentially what it is like if you hear something that you don't like, it's like, okay, fine, I'm just going to change the channel. I want to go to a channel that tells me what I want to hear, because the other person tells me something, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear something else. And then you put that on top of it, the Elon Musk culture that they're pushing basically is that people are then going to be creating these bots that tell people what they want to hear, and you can literally tell the bot what to say and then make the bot in the image that you want. And this becomes really problematic going into the future, as actual people will have a very, very difficult time with dealing with reality.
And I will always love you.